Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Danny Lyden here. So, we're going to do some live racing. As soon as I can figure out what I did with my mouse, there it is. Alright, we are about ready to rock and roll. Hopefully everybody's having a really good weekend so far. So, let's go ahead and get to it and do it to it. If you guys see the pinned comment up there, it should tell you what lobby I'm in. And thanks for coming out, everybody. You guys are all awesome. All right, so Mr. Cool Whip, we got Uncle Broken Down, Miguel, we got the wild card started, Miguel. Thank you. Levi, what's up? Jack, hello, hello. Efren, what's going on? Nice to see you. Thank you guys for coming out today. I definitely appreciate you guys a lot. All right, so we're about to get this thing ready to rock and roll. We got 2.0. 2.0. All right, let's get into the live racing lobby. We got the McLaren F1 today, which is a really cool live racing car. Earns a lot of RP. All right. DY, say what, buddy? He says no something or the other. I'm not sure what that is supposed to say there. All right, so we got Macam. Let's go ahead and do some races. All right. Uncle Broken Down, how you doing today, buddy? It's always good to see you. And let's go womp on this guy, I hope. Or not. Or not. I got a little bit of an issue here. Hold on a second. There we go. That messed me all up. Dave Black, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see you, my friend. How are you today? All right, so he's not challenging me back. So let's go back out to the lobby. All right, we got FR. What's up, FR? Let's go race. Super epic. All right, he's got the new Mustang. I'll tell you, that does not look like a Mustang. Pretty interesting car, but definitely does not look like a Mustang. Oh, he got me, so I'm just going to go ahead and slow down a lot. All right. You're not liking the Tuatara concept, Uncle? It's a very nice car. I mean, it's really good for a dyno busting, I think. There's ways to set that thing up to destroy the dynos, so you might find some uses for it. I mean, I don't really judge cars by how fast they cross the finish line, just because there's so many different things you can do with certain cars. And that one's definitely got a lot of nice setups. All right, Leroy says he's got a weird echo. What kind of echo, my friend? Anybody else hearing an echo? I did make a video on the green Tuatara. I can't remember if that was the concept, but they're all very similar. Everybody else is saying it's fine. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. All right, we're racing this NASCAR. Hopefully you guys were able to get the NASCAR out of the Showdown. If not, if you haven't done it yet, you guys might want to get in there and try, because, man, that's a nice free car. Seems pretty cool, actually. Alright, so Levi hears an echo as well. Let me check something really fast on my... Let me make sure my other microphone is turned off. If that's still on, that might be a big problem. So 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, it's off. Nope, it's off. Not really sure why you guys are hearing the echoes. That's interesting. All right. But yeah, there should not be an echo. Did one of you guys turn on the echo machine this morning? Monetel, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's your day going today? But some people hear it, some people don't, I guess. That's interesting. But yeah, this McLaren's really nice because it earns so much respect points. This is one of those cars you definitely want to get if you can. Takes a long time to get it, but once you get it, it's amazing. Tate got Shaq's car yesterday. Very cool. I wouldn't upgrade it. I wouldn't put any parts into it because it's not that great. But I'll tell you what, it looks amazing. It's a very cool trophy piece. So congratulations on earning the Shaq's car. That's great. I wish they would buff that thing and make it really good because it looks amazing. Are you guys still hearing the echo? Take the blame. What's up? What's up? How are you? Anna, what's up? Anna says no echo. Dave says I am good. All right, cool. Thanks. Oh, crap. I hit the add button. Freaking ads. And I can't get out of it either. I'm stuck watching it. Sorry, guys. I hope you like golf. Hope you guys like golf because I am stuck here. We are stuck here forever, unfortunately. Go away, golf thingy. Alright, let's get out of there with that golf thingy. Sorry about that. I'm really bad about hitting that by mistake. So AAK, buddy, thank you for the swaps. Unfortunately, I messed up, so I'm about to come back out to the lobby here. Out to the lobby we go. All right, we got Brass Monkey. Let's do it to it. All right, so I see we got some comments here. All right, it says, is the Corvette Stingray good for Tempest? I think there's a couple of different Stingrays. If you're talking about the Legends one, that's not really a car that I would choose to use myself. I don't think the Legend one is going to work very well. Now, they did change the Legends cars around a few times. I know, like, for a while there, that was probably not going to do the trick. I'm not really sure what the Legends Corvette is like at the moment. but it was not really something I liked. Alright, so in order to get parts for the NSX-R, what you have to do is there should be like a weekly little thing that pops up to get tokens for your cars. It's usually on the top right hand corner of the map. It'll be like 15 races, and when you do those races, it will give you tokens for whatever car is in your garage for the most part. So you just got to keep doing those. I mean, it's probably going to take most people, I bet, about a year to restore all the cars. It's not easy. It's a sucky process. I hated Legends. It took forever. It took me about a year and a half to completely finish Legends. What's up, Andy Style? How you doing? Jack, no, I don't think I would upgrade that Bentley. I don't remember most of the details on that Bentley, but I don't remember liking it very much. I might have a video on that car, but I just don't remember liking that car. From what I remember, it really wasn't that good. I like Leroy found my lobby. Nice, nice. Turn that off real fast. There we go. All right, we got that's like a mint green car. What would you guys call that color right there? It's like neon mint green. I like it. I like it. Neon mint car, guys. And I lose. But yeah, the NSX-R is a really nice car, so it's definitely worth putting the time into to level it up. It's just going to take a while is all. But it will be awesome once you get it done. Is my music not loud enough? It almost looks like the music's... Oh yeah, the music's not loud enough. What's going on there? Let's see if that fixes it. Hello, where is the music? Hold on a second. Something is weird here. Is the music playing? No, it's not. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Somehow I must have closed the music app by mistake. So now we got some tunes going. It's always better with a little bit of tunes in the background, at least I would think so. Alright, so I need to get some more gas. What's up, Lost Boy? How you doing? Let me fill up my tank here. And you'll get more fusions though. That aim gain's a pretty cool car, but I'll tell you what, the Civics are really nice too. I really like the Civics in this game. The little 1.5 is cool. The little Civic V Type R is cool. They're nice little cars, so you know, Honda parts will come pretty easily for the most part. They're a little rare compared to some brands, but they're not super rare anymore. There was a time where it was almost impossible to get the Honda parts, but now they seem to pop out of there somewhat often, which is good. Mr. L, how's it going? Yep, it's really cool to get all the boss cars. All right, we got Dave. Dave Black, let's do it, buddy. He's running that crazy Mustang. All right, Chris, how you doing? Lost Boy says help. I don't see your comment, buddy. I only see one comment from you. Oh, there it is. Alright, so if you erased your old account, the only thing you can really do is try to contact them. You can go over to the Zynga website, the Zynga Help Shift website for CSR, and contact them and explain to them you lost your account, and maybe they will be able to restore it. But yeah, normally when you if you uninstall the game and reinstall it, a little thing usually pops up and it asks you if you would like to use your old account or if you would like to start a new one. And if you click start a new one, it will erase your current account. So I don't know if you hit the wrong button or if you had a glitch or what, but the other thing is when you're on these games, you need to make sure you're logged into your Google Play or your Apple Store or whatever it is, and make sure that's saving your data. But I wish I had a better thing to tell you there, but unfortunately I don't. I mean, that's really the best thing you can do, I think. Alright, Mr. L says there's a trick for getting more than one chance to win a boss car if you fail. Well, what is that, my friend? I've never heard of that before. That would be kind of nice, actually. Alright, so the Nissan GTR Premium, the one you can buy from the dealership, it'll beat the first 3 bosses. It's not going to do it for the 3rd Tempest boss, but it'll beat the first boss. It'll beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but it's not going to do well for Tempest 3. But that's a great little car to buy if you're new to the game. It works out very well. So I would say, yeah, you should be able to use that car. What you want to do is keep buying and stripping them until it's maxed out. I know that takes a lot of game cash and it takes a little while to do it, but once you get it maxed out, it'll beat all 3 bosses. For the Tempest 3 boss, you do need to have it pretty much maxed out completely. I mean, you can get away with missing a couple parts, but you got to have it very close to being maxed. But that's the car I use to beat the first 3 bosses myself. Marin, what's up, buddy? Kuza, how you doing, bud? Nice to see ya. All right. Mr. Leroy Jenkins in the house. Alright, so I don't know, Dave, did we disconnect or did I wait too long to challenge you back? I think I was trying to find that comment, so I don't know if it was me or the game that time, unfortunately. But sometimes I think I mess it up. Do I have the Venom F5? I've got some sort of Venom, but I don't really remember which one it was. If I do have it, it's not upgraded, I'll tell you that. Nah, I don't have the cars to do that event. Wish I did, but it costs a lot of money to do those events, and if my CSR2 channel made a crap load of money, I might actually be able to do all the events, but channels that get a couple thousand views per day don't make a load of money, so we can't really afford to get all those cars, unfortunately. Monatu says, if you buy Super Nitrous and you lose, you can challenge boss cars again. Huh. That is interesting. Are you asking or are you telling us that? Because I don't know anything about the Super Nitrous, but if that's true, that's very interesting. I mean, I guess it might be worth buying these Super Nitrous if you're not sure if your car is fast enough, but I've never heard of anything like that. Oops. But my understanding is you only have one shot to beat the boss. Now, Super Nitrous, I don't know if it guarantees that you're going to win or not. I'm really not sure. Because I've never bought it and I don't know anybody who has, so I really don't know what the Super Nitrous does, honestly. I mean, of course it makes you faster, but how much faster is the question. But my guess would be no, you're probably not going to get a second chance at the boss. Dave says, no you can't. One chance only. Kuza says, what's your favorite and fastest car on your account? Well, fastest doesn't always matter. Most of the time, fast means nothing. Now, Showdown, the fastest car wins, okay? When you're racing the Showdown, you want your car to be as fast as possible. But for pretty much anything else in the game, it doesn't matter if you have your car maxed out or not. It's all about setting the car up properly for whatever type of race you're trying to do. I mean, some of the best live racing cars are very slow. Like this car right here is an amazing live racer, but there's several different ways to set this up for live racing that make it do really well, but it will be much slower than when it's maxed out. This car is almost impossible to drive when you max it out. So it's better to set this one up slow for live racing, and then you can win a lot of live races within it. Right now I got it on kind of a weird tune. On stage 5 only, it does great. Like on stage 5 only, it's a live racing monster actually. I'm not sure exactly how well it does on the current tune that I have on it for live. Usually I just come in here and use this car for the live stream sometimes, and normally we swap. So if I went to a live racing lobby with this and tried to win with the current setup, it may or may not do awesome. I'm not really sure. But there's a lot of cars that you can set up to be very slow but very good for live. But I've got so many cars that I like, there's really not a favorite for me. I've got like 20 different favorite cars, you could say. What's up, King Davis? How you doing today? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. What lobby? I'm supposed to be in 10.4. No, I don't have the Mach-E, but I actually did make a video on that. I have another account that has access to all the cars. My buddy Nitro lets me use one of his accounts, and my buddy Asho lets me use one of his accounts. So I do have cars available like that to make videos on, but I don't have it on my own account. The Mach-E is really cool. Like it's kind of a weird car though. Like I couldn't find a good stage 5 setup for it. I don't know if anybody's found a good way to set it up for stage 5. Like I liked it on stage 5. I think there was a live racing setup, if I remember correctly, that should do extremely well, but stage 5 was good. I mean, stage 5 sucked, I thought. Stage 6 was awesome, live racing setup was awesome, but on stage 5, I could not figure that car out. It had me stumped. Hey, Vachelle, what's up? What's up? Drag racing game recommendations. This is the only drag racing game that I've played. There's a bunch of other ones out there, but in my opinion, this is pretty much the best of all the drag racing games. Joyrider made a brand new video today. Joyrider's got a cool YouTube channel, guys. Hey D, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Alright, I'm trying to read through the chat a little bit in between races here. Alright, so we'll do a couple more races, then we'll come back out to the lobby to give somebody else a chance to race me. I don't remember if it's my turn to win, so I'm just going to go nice and slow. Chris Ward, how's it going? Nice to see you guys today. I'm a little slow on reading the comments today, I think. I'm having a hard time multitasking today. Actually, I think maybe the computer monitor is a little bit too far away, so it's hard to read the comments. Lord West, what's up? What's up? How you doing? We got Eddie. Hamza, how are you? Nice to see you guys today. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I really wish they could set up some sort of fun multiplayer events where everybody could get in here and actually like compete with each other somehow. That would be awesome to do something like that on the streams, but this game doesn't really give us any fun like multiplayer or battle against your friends options or anything. I really wish they did. Monster launcher? Say what? Lord West, what is a monster launcher? I have no idea what that is, my friend. But yeah, you should be able to make a game code or something for people to get into your lobby. That would be amazing. I don't know why they haven't done something like that yet. A tuned V12. Okay. I don't think we have anything like a monster launcher V12 in this game, my friend. I mean, there might be something with a V12 in here, but I have no clue what you're talking about. But we're using this car for today's live stream. All right, one more race here, then we'll come back out to the lobby. But yeah, I'm not really sure what you're referring to by a tuned V12 monster launcher. Whatever that is, it sounds cool. Let me move my monitor a little bit. Alright, now I should be able to see the comments a little better, I think. Alright, let's get back out to the lobby. Thank you for the swaps, Leroy. That was awesome. Yeah, Hamza, stage 6 for pretty much anything can be a big old pain in the butt to get, but I mean, I got cars that I've had for probably close to 5 years, and I still don't have all the stage 6 parts for them, so unfortunately, it's not easy to get all the parts for a lot of these cars unless you got a bunch of money to spend or a bunch of resources to spend. So you just gotta kind of be patient and do what you can do. I mean, for the most part, there's a lot of cool ways to set up these cars where you don't always need all the stage 6 parts, so that's always a plus, you know what I mean? There's a lot of cars I have where I don't run the stage 6 parts on them, and I don't really have a need for the stage 6 parts. But yeah, I don't know why they don't do some sort of like friend activities. Most games have something like that. They got to be able to do something, I would think. All right. Lord West, man, I don't even know what that is, buddy. Can't do something on a car that I've never heard of. Anybody else in the game, does that car exist? Do you guys know what he's talking about? Is that one of the new cars or something? There's so many cars in this game now, it's crazy to try and keep up with it all. A Lamborghini Aventador. There's quite a few Aventadors in the game. I do like the LB Aventador a little bit. That's a nice one. I don't know if Aventadors are all V12 or... I don't really know much about cars in real life. I like cars, but I don't really follow them, you know what I mean? I like looking at them, but I don't do a bunch of reading and research on cars. Now, I made a nice video about the NASCAR, I think yesterday. Max the Gamer. What's up, Max? We got Max in the house. And then tomorrow I should have a video coming out about next season's Prestige Cup and Milestone car. And there's some sort of info about some sort of upcoming event as well. So I should have that out for you guys tomorrow. Max says it's going well. That's awesome, my friend. I'm losing track of whose turn it is to win here, so. What's up, Nick? How are you today? Alright, we'll do a couple more races with K-Stone, then we'll come back out to the lobby. I should really try to keep track of how many races I do with each person and like set a number, but man, I don't think I'd be able to keep track of that and play at the same time. That'd be pretty hard to do. Nick says, my thumb really hurts. Sorry about that, buddy. That is not wonderful. Hurting thumbs are no good. I know how that goes, though. I got like tendon issues in both of my thumbs, so if I play the game too much on my phone or something, man, my thumbs lock up on me. It's not a lot of fun. Hamza, that's awesome, buddy. Glad that helped. That is great. All right. I need to get some more gas, guys. I need to get some more gas. Max, if you would like to come on to the stream, I'll pop on the Discord. I hope the Discord's set up properly. Let me look at the settings on the Discord really quick to make sure it actually works if you do pop on. Defaults. That should work, I think. I would just need to get up and turn up the volume so I can hear you. But I am on the Discord if you want to stop in. Alright, let me get up and turn up the volume on there, or I won't be able to hear him when he gets on. So give me 1 second, guys. I will be back in just a second, alright? Uh-oh, what's going on with this thing? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I'm having a major malfunction. There we go. All right, so hopefully if Max gets on, I'll be able to hear him now. Let me open the Discord again. Where did it go? Okay. Cool. But yep, pretty sure it's ready to go, Max, if you want to pop on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, there's Max. What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just hanging in here and checking out the stream.
Cool.
So Dave Black is saying that Mach-E we discussed is killing. Well, that's good. I don't like that car, so I'm glad he's getting some use out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't really super impressed with it completely. I mean, it did seem to have a good live racing setup from what I remember, but it wasn't really, I don't know. Stage 5, it was just weird.
It's hard to drive. You have to launch it perfectly or it spins tires for the first few years.
Yeah, it is actually pretty hard to launch that car just right.
Yeah, but you got to nail the launch, as Dave is saying. The problem is, to have to always focus on nailing the launch and everything. It's a lot of work. I like easier cars than that.
Yeah, I don't like cars where you have to have a very specific launch. I mean, the only one that's like that I didn't really mind was the Copo Camaro. You had to get a very specific launch, but it was super easy to do it on that car.
Yeah, I mean, if the window to launch it as a perfect is a little wider, it's better. This one's more like the Regera. You have to get it dead on in that perfect zone where it's not going to do it. Also, the Terzo's like that too. So those two cars are very similar to the Mach-E. If you're pretty good with the Terzo, then you should be okay with the Mach-E. Personally, I don't want to focus that hard all the time, so I'm not going to put too much effort into that car. I mean, it's a good car, don't get me wrong. Low performance point, high Evo, but
yeah,
there are plenty of options in that type of cars. I don't have to struggle with that particular one.
Like if I didn't already have a really nice live racing car, then I might look into upgrading that one. But I got so many nice ones. Even if I won that, I don't think I would. I probably wouldn't upgrade that one.
Well, I like it because there are a few factors that's in its favor. One is that it uses Ford Fusions, real easy to get.
Yes.
And two, you don't need any stage 6s to get the viable live racing setups. So it's good in that sense. It's a very good car when you look at those two factors. But the launch, I think, if you practice enough, you'll be fine. I practiced with the Regera a lot before, and I was quite good with it. And the Mach-E is the same way. You just have to get it just right each time. But I guess I've gotten lazy over the years. I don't like too much work. I like easy.
I mean, sometimes cars that are hard to drive are kind of challenging, but you don't want to, if it's real hard to drive and you go into a live race, you don't want to lose a bunch of live races because you messed up your shift a little bit. And the other problem is I noticed, I don't know if it's really still like this, but certain cars I noticed, if it's hard to launch it or you got to launch it just right, if you get the teeniest little bit of lag or something at the beginning of a live race, your car loses every time because it screws up your launch. So a little bit of lag can mess up the cars that are hard to launch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're sensitive, so everything has to be working just right. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not keen on that particular car for that reason. Not to say it's a bad car.
Yeah.
It carries a lot of Evo at very decently low performance points, so it's pretty dominating in the 10s and 11-second lobbies and slower. And it probably would be pretty decent all the way up to the 9-second lobbies, but that would require some stage 6s for me to really want to have to put it in that lobby. It's a 10.0 car with 637 performance points, so it's a fast car.
What's up, Claudia?
45, I think 645 performance point.
But yeah, I like cars that are easy to launch. I don't mind weird, crazy shift patterns, but I don't like a hard car to launch.
Yep, that's the same way I am. I can deal with the shift patterns, the red eye has a bit of a funky shift pattern. You got to bang bang, and then 4800, hit the nitrous and all that, but that's not that bad. But the launch, if you're slightly off and it screws you, that's really frustrating.
If I can get a nice launch and then I have to hit up, down, left, 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 A, B, left, right, start, I'm good with that.
Member. Awesome.
Look at
up,
all Nintendo
KD?
days practice.
It means a lot.
Oh man, I think KD
Live.
is a member on both of my channels now. What's up, buddy? KD, you still out doing your thing, man? Or are you coming back home soon? Right now, I think he's out at some like animal sanctuary thing working there, which is cool.
That's
Out there
cool.
in South Africa.
Definitely
Carl,
cool.
what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Nice to see you today. If you can get into my lobby, right now we're running the car that's got about a 10.4 on the dyno time. So if you can tune a 10.4 car and get the run 10.4, you might be able to find me in the lobby. But there's no good way to find each other except for tune a car to the same, and hopefully you can find each other.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem shifting to Jesco Red. My Red is in the 8.6 lobby with like an 8.1 dyno, so I'm more than happy to keep it there. It's it's a little fast, but honestly, to me, I'm more used to that than the crazy launch things that I have to deal with. Because it's easy for me with my launch technique to get a perfect launch on some spots on the tack, but if it's at one of those weird spots where timing's kind of hard, then it's really annoying for me. That's probably why I don't like that car, because I have to do the needle release and then let it land on the perfect versus just hitting the button, which is what I normally do. Yeah, 10.3, 10.4 is about the same lobby. So let me give you guys a little tip on matching up with Danny. If you have a lobby advantage car, meaning if you have really high evo like that Lexus, or for that matter, the what we're looking at here, the F1, you might want to try 10.2, 10.1 dyno, and you may still match up with him. If you have a very high performance point car missing a lot of fusions with lower evo running 10 point somethings, you might want to try a 10.5 dyno. You may still end up in the 10.4 lobby. So keep that in mind. It's affected by how things are set up on your car. So you should try both ends to try to match up with Danny. That's how you find him. Danny, you still there? I can't hear you now.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. 69 Mustang, thank you for the swaps, buddy. What's up, Score, and how you doing? Nice to see you today.
Thanks,
Katie
Katie.
Live says, what's up, Max?
Race abandoned on your end, huh? What happened there?
I don't know. I don't know if that was something I did. I wasn't paying attention for a second. I looked at something, and next thing I know, it said race abandoned, and I don't know what happened.
It happens. I mean, I thought maybe we had a connection issue for a second because you were all quiet, but it's hard to guess sometimes with this game.
Yeah, this game's got some craziness going on sometimes. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
That Valhalla I'm racing, that is a really cool live racing car right there. That Valhalla is awesome.
Yeah, Valhalla is a very good live racer. In fact, that was one of the original crazy low performance point high evo cars that we all really liked. And it had some really nice tunes that can put it in all different kinds of lobbies effectively. So, definitely a car. If you pull it randomly while you're polling for a Prestige Cup car, that's one of the better cars in the game.
Scorn says, hey, remember me? I'm Amatage. What's up, buddy? I remember ya. How you doing, my friend? Thailand Paul, what's up, what's up? Uh-oh. Hamza says Donna was generous. He got a fully maxed out Valhalla. Cool.
Yeah, it was in a few events, right? I mean, I remember you were able to acquire it for gold keys, and then there was a few chances to get it built.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good car.
I don't remember the exact details, but it was pretty easy to get from what I remember.
Yeah, I think it was used twice in events at some Aston Martin Supercar Science and something else. I think where the Valhalla was given for gold keys. And anyway, I can't remember all the details, but I know that's one of the cars I do have all the parts for.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not really sure why, but I haven't driven mine in a long time. I think I upgraded mine just for the live racing setup, and I'm gonna have to pull that out. Maybe on the next live stream or something, I'll pull out that because that's a real car. I remember when I got mine, Max was like, "Oh, you got old man red."
Old Man Red, yeah.
And
Old
yeah,
Man
that's-
Red Valhalla, yeah.
I would have rather had some other sort of color, but hey, I guess
Wasn't that
old
the
man red
milestone
is
though?
okay.
Was it a milestone car, the Valhalla?
Or
did you pull an Old Man Red
so.
color?
I think I pulled the old man red.
Ah, okay.
It was so long ago. My memory is terrible, so I don't remember the details.
Don't feel bad. I have a gray one, so
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, that's probably why I don't drive it.
we know Max hates gray cars.
No, I think mine's dark blue on this account, but I remember I had a gray one, and that's why I just kind of ignored it for a while. I was like, it's gray.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it. So,
So if you guys aren't familiar with Max the Gamer, he's the guy on the stream with me now. He's got a cool YouTube channel for CSR racing as well. You guys should definitely check him out. Lots of helpful tutorial type of videos and tune videos and this and that, the other thing. Plus, I think he makes some Forza videos and whatnot too.
yeah, I've been slacking on the Forza videos. I've been doing well in Forza. I can clear the season in like an hour and a half each time. But I just haven't been driven to make videos for it. A lot of people struggle in Forza too, but it's just not something that I really enjoy making videos for as much.
Yeah.
Hey there, Thailand Paul. Yeah, I mean it's a fun game though. I still enjoy it.
All right, so in order to get in my lobby, there's a couple things you need to do. Number one is tune a car somewhere in the probably 10.2 to 10.4 area. All right, and then you got to make the car run about that same time. And then if your car is actually running somewhere close to 10.4, then you have to go in and out of lobbies to try to find me. Some days it's really easy, some days it's not, but if you set up a car running a similar time as another person, you guys just have to be lucky enough to get into each other's lobby. That's pretty much the deal with it. The game doesn't give us any good way to find each other, so we set up cars for the same time and then hope we find each other.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If the lobby's full, the one that Danny's in, because everybody's trying to look for him, you're not going to find it either because it's full. So until someone leaves, you're not going to get that slot. So don't forget that that's an issue too. And also watch what Denny is running over time. Oh, this guy's back.
The naked guy is here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how this guy's getting back in here. It says unhide user, so he's already been banned, but yet he's here.
Seriously?
Okay.
Unless somebody else hit him before you did. I don't know.
Well,
Go
Joyrider
away,
hit
naked
him.
guy. It's like that.
Joyrider got him quick. Yeah.
It's like that episode of Friends. It's the ugly naked guy.
I don't know. It's so annoying when these pop up.
Yeah, it is. All right, we'll do another race here, then come back out to the lobby to give somebody else a chance. All right, so Leroy remembers I pulled the car with gold keys. Huh, because Max convinced me I needed it.
Yeah, I did. I convinced you. I was like, man, that car's awesome. You got to get it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember that now.
Yeah. I was in love with that car because it was so good. I mean, since then they've released a lot of great cars, but at the time it was one of the few that was really good. So I don't think people didn't regret getting it because I remember there are other guys out there that are tuning that car and they have some really awesome tune on it, in different lobbies. So the what was the other thing? Oh, I'm not doing Forza 5 Hot Wheels Eclavia. I play the game like 1 hour a week, so I don't think it's worth putting the money into that. Um,
So, Tylen Paul says, how many 10.4 lobbies do you think there are? Well, this is how I believe it works. You can only hold so many people in one lobby. So let's just say there's one 10.4 lobby. Once it fills up, I believe a second one is going to open. Once that fills up, a third one's going to open. So it just depends on how many people are currently in the 10.4 lobbies. I mean, there might be 3 of them. There might be 50 of them. We just really don't know.
I think, yeah, again, it depends on how many players are in that range at any given time. So on average, I see each lobby have, like 12, 13 players maybe. And then you can have up to 30, 40 players all at the same dyno range, all at the same time.
Yes.
That would be 3, 4 lobbies. Like 7.7 must have 5 or 6 lobbies, because I used to jump around in there looking for my other account, and I would see 4 or 5 different lobbies of the same time range.
That's one of the most popular lobbies I've noticed. For players with fast cars, 7.7 seems to be what most people want to set their cars to. And heck, there might be 20, 30, 40, even up to 20,000 lobbies. Well, probably not, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough people in live to get that many lobbies, because Showdown sucks away a lot of players. For example, the live lobbies were kind of dead the first few days of Showdown, because everybody's in there trying to win that NASCAR.
What's up, Escapist? How you doing, buddy? Somebody with a name I can't read just showed up, but hello, welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Yeah, I mean, the Valhalla is extremely good in that lobby. There are a lot of cars that are really good in this lobby range. And again, I keep telling people that the slower the lobby, the more cars there would be that would be able to dominate, in a sense, the lobby in some way. And the faster the lobbies, the less number of cars that have that benefit. So if you're in 7.7, the number of cars that can run with, huge lobby advantage becomes very few. But if you're in 13, that could be like probably 20 different cars. So you got to keep that in mind when you're a newer player racing in the slower lobbies. Don't throw up 200k bets too often, because you might be unpleasantly surprised.
There's a lot of people that intentionally tune a car to pick on the lower players and steal their money, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I had a F5 Venom race me yesterday. I was in my Z06. And I know that he's going to run 9s. We're in the 10.7, I think it was like 10.9 lobby. And I know he can run 9.9. But so I said, you know what, I'll run you. And then, 200k bet, whatever. I lost by about 200s. But it's actually a good thing, because when I lost, it didn't count against me. But when he won it with a 9.9, he got booted. So, yeah, you take your chances with these, and then you have to decide if that 200k is going to be worth it or not. For me, raising a 200k bet is just for fun. I don't care. But, for some guys, that's your whole entire cash reserve. You don't want to do that.
K-Stone, have a great day, buddy.
Later, K-Stone.
So, Dallas, are you liking this car? The Rocket Bunny Aero 240SX? Some people don't seem to be into it. Some people really seem to love it.
I mean, it's the Showdown Apex car for something, right? So, but outside of that, it's useless. So I didn't even build it. I just looked at it and said, oh, that's nice. And I used to own a Nissan 240SX. So I'm like a Nissan guy in that sense. I love that car, but I refuse to build a crappy car for CSR just to build it.
Like, I think it's a cool car. I mean, if I remember correctly, there was a nice live racing set up for it. But at first, when I saw it, I thought it looked amazing, and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. But I don't know. I like those old boxy cars and stuff, but I'm just like, I got so many really good live racing cars. Should I really dump any more resources into this one? And I'm like, nah, don't really need it, It's got to be pretty exceptional before I really start to upgrade something just for just to upgrade it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Alcati, you should be able to beat 8.0 with body. Oh, it's body and tires. That's why he might need another S6. I think body and trans can definitely beat that 8.0 time. In fact, I have the Uncle Sam maxed, so I can go back and do a quick test to see what's going on with that.
So Max, are you on the same microphone as normal today, or on a different one?
Yeah, I'm on the same mic.
Sounds better than normal for some reason.
Well, I you know what I forget to do is I move the headphone around all the time, and then sometimes I forget to check that the wire plugs are all tight.
Ah, okay.
It gets loose, and then I get all that like buzzing and stuff from it. So today I checked all the connections before I got on. So let me get out of live lobby here and go take a look at that Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I love those old boxy cars like this. In real life, I don't know what the deal is, but like old GTIs, old cars like this, I just love the boxy cars. I don't like the new aerodynamic cars anywhere near as much.
I mean, personally, I didn't like the S14 with that front end. I actually like the stock S14 just fine. But this one, it's an interesting retro style front.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It brings back a little bit of that old Mazda RX-3, and
I like it.
yeah, it's just not my thing. I think because I own the S14, I was quite attached to the original look, so I'm not keen on all these swap looks. Even the S15 front on the S14, which is a popular swap, I never really got into that look.
Anna says, I hate the muscle car look on a Japanese car. I guess the front end sort of does have that muscle car look. I never really thought about it that way, but it kind of has a little bit of that.
A little bit. I wouldn't say it really looks like a muscle car. Let me see. Let me
like
pull
the
up
front grille kind of looks like maybe an old GTO or something. I can kind of see that.
Yeah, a little bit of that, right?
At the same time, though, like there was a lot of older cars that had a very similar front grille to that. I mean, look at like the Mark 1 GTI. The front grille sort of looks the same in that aspect as well. So, I mean, it's just
a lot of cars have that look.
Yeah, it's just that old school boxy look, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually, I had a local township car show I went to last night. They had a lot of nice muscle cars in that one, including our legend car, the Plymouth Cuda. They had a Plymouth Cuda I saw at the show, so it was great.
Scoring right now, our crew is full, and we have a bunch of people on a waiting list are ready to get in. So it's going to be a long time before we can take anybody else, I do believe. And yeah, sometimes it's easy to find us in live racing, and some days it's not. I mean, I've spent 30, 40 minutes before trying to find somebody in live and failed to do it. So it's not always super easy to find your buddies. The one thing I don't like is now they kind of lock us into a lobby for a while. It used to be every time you left and came back, you got a new lobby. Now I think you're stuck in a lobby for like X amount of minutes. So if you join one lobby, I think you're stuck in there for like, I don't know if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes, but it takes a while. And then eventually, after so many minutes, you can leave and come back and you get a different lobby. But I feel like they lock you in for so many minutes now. Max, do you have any idea like how long they lock us in for?
What, in the lobby?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that depends a lot on what you have as far as the number of players in the lobby. I've been in, I have like the same setup that would pop in and out of different lobbies when there are a lot of other cars around. But if there's only 5 guys in the entire zone for that range of dyno, you're just stuck in it.
Hamza, have a good day, and I'm not really in any hurry to finish leading this car out. I'm more worried on finishing my Elite Tuners car so I can get my Mark IV Supra. What's up, Mon? He says, what's up, Danny and Max? Happy Sunday. Same to you, my friend.
Happy Sunday. All right, so I just tested the Uncle Sam. It looks like engine and tire are both not going to cut it for 8.0 with just body. You're really going to need trans or 3. You're going to need 3, unfortunately, to make the cut on that. So unfortunately, you're going to need one more stage 6.
Max, did you ever play Racing Rivals? I hear a lot of people talk about that game, but I never actually played it.
No, I never played that one. I haven't played too many other app racing games. I think mostly just CSR2. I played a really old one that was really cheesy called Drag Race or something like that. It had like the old, I wouldn't call it 16-bit, but it's like 32-bit graphics or something.
Yeah.
All the cars look pixelated a little bit. So.
Well, Anna, I'll tell you what, on this game, I don't think I would race anybody for pink slips because there's so many cars that you can tune to destroy the dyno time by like several seconds. Or, I mean, there's one car that can, man, I think it's what, like 12 seconds you can beat the lobby by or something. And those guys that know how to do those crazy tunes on certain cars would end up stealing everybody's cars. So I would not do a pink slip thing on this game.
Yeah, I mean, and you have hackers adding fusions to cars.
Yes.
So even if you have the fastest car in the game, somebody will take it from you. So it's really not worth it.
Yeah, unfortunately, those hackers will get you sometimes.
Oh yeah, they'll
That
get
is
you
for
every
sure.
time. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not too keen on it. I was like, the whole idea of pink slip sounds great, but it just in this game it's not going to be very viable.
Yeah. I mean, on some games, if the matchmaking was actually fair and they matched you up with the fastest time that your car is capable of running, then it would be kind of cool. Like, let's just say your car was not able to run faster than like 7.0, and they matched up with another guy whose car was capable of running exactly 7.0. Then it would be fair. Whoever drove the car best would be the winner, or whoever had it tuned better. But the guys that beat the dyno by crap loads, yeah, no thank you.
So that's tough. I mean, I know that they try different strategies to ban people, but
Yeah.
their own program isn't set up well enough to truly ban anybody accurately, right? They keep making mistakes when they ban people, and then that's not going to go over well.
Yes.
And somebody wasn't hacking and they get banned, they're going to be real pissed. So,
Sup, Carva? How you doing today? Awesome to see you.
I used to have a lot of 10-second cars. Now I don't have too many 10-second cars. I guess I've been moving them around to different lobbies, and I just don't have them in 10.0.
I think
Or
Fast
10.2.
and Furious made 10-second cars famous. Everybody wants a 10-second car.
You owe me a 10-second car.
I don't think I have any cars that run exactly 10 seconds. That'd be kind of funny to get like the Mitsubishi Eclipse and tune it to run exactly 10 seconds.
Well, I had a bunch because I was doing those 10-second live racing challenges for a while, and then I just started messing with the cars and I forgot how to set them back. That's the problem.
I'm not even sure that I don't think that car is capable of running 10 seconds actually.
Which one?
The Eclipse.
No, I don't think it's that quick.
It should be. I mean, in the movie it was.
I think it's like a 10.3
Wait,
max
no,
or
you might
something.
be able. No, in the quarter mile, I bet you could do a 10-second with it.
Wow, quarter mile, yeah, but
Then it would be accurate to the movie.
yeah, I figured Comet would know. Yeah, 10.4 at best. So I remember it was like 10.3, 10.4 range. It's not a, nowadays so many tier 4s are so much faster because
Yeah.
of the elite tuner stuff.
Carva came back from an 80-mile gravel bike ride. I don't know what a gravel bike ride is, but 80 miles.
Off-road.
My goodness. Pedal bikes, man? You're talking 80 miles on a pedal bike? How long does something like that take? 12 days? That sounds horrible. Sounds fun, but horrible. But Levi, yeah, they should ban the hackers permanently. Sometimes they do, actually. That's if they
Well,
catch you. The problem is not all hackers get caught.
they try, but ultimately what happens is, they ban them, and then there's a whole system of unbanning that all the hackers know. So literally they're back in 5 minutes or half an hour, whatever it takes.
Yeah, a lot of those guys can unban their accounts if they get banned, which is a bummer. Oops,
Yeah,
I guess it was my turn to win there.
It's like always the game between developers and people who are hacking the games. It's like every time they come up with a ban system, somebody will come up with like a counter to it.
Yeah. I think the only people that should have the hacked accounts are the YouTubers that show you how to make shift pattern videos. And besides doing stuff like that, I don't think they should play those accounts. But that's just me. I mean, I get on the modded account to show you guys shift patterns and how to drive cars and stuff, but I would never get on there and just play that account to play it. You know what I mean? It's a huge help for the YouTubers, but your average person,
I know for a fact this game probably has a good 20% of players with hacked accounts of some sort. It's just the reality of how the game is, and how expensive the game is pushes people to use the hacking services anyway. Because let's be honest, to have these cars the way we have them, if you have to buy each of the flash car and build it, the amount of money you're going to be in for is just insane.
Yes, it is actually.
Hey, Nun, how are you doing?
What's up? Someone asked, do I have a Facebook? I have one, but I don't get on Facebook. I hate Facebook. The only social media I actually like is YouTube, and I don't personally consider that social media. A lot of people do, but to me, that's not social media. All right, we're going to do one more race here and then come back out to the lobby to give somebody else a chance. Scorin says, so which car? Which car for what? Did I miss something? He says, which car for something? All right.
Leroy, I still use the emulator, and it seems to work fine for me. I mean, I have some crashes and stuff, but that's always been the case with the emulators.
Yeah. Emulators are always a little buggy.
Yeah. Speaking of crashing, I just crashed.
Nana Moose, how are you doing today? Nice to see ya. Alright, so Anna was using the Purple Star ABT Audi RS6, the wagon in the 12-second lobby, and a Porsche ran 9.1. Yeah, some cars can do that. There's one car that you can tune it to run, I think you can tune it to like 14 seconds, and it'll seriously do like 7 seconds or 6 seconds or some ridiculous thing.
The Tuatara does that. The
Yes.
Porsche 992 is probably the one Anna raced, because there are a ton of them in the slower lobbies doing 9s. That's a down tune. You have a lot of other cars that are capable of something like that. To give you a perspective, I have a what I call the basically my counter to guys that do that. I have a CUDA that's set up specifically for 10.7, 10.4 lobby. It does 8.1. So, if the Porsche challenges me for money, I'll just bring the CUDA out and find the same lobby and say, hey, you want to race? I mean, it's just something that some cars are capable of. It's not a big deal. I find it annoying sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Usually I don't care.
I'm not into down tuning cars myself. Now, when they did have Showdown where the matchmaking was about dyno times, that's when I started working on down tuning. But as soon as they changed it back, I stopped down tuning. I don't know, it was fun to down tune for the Showdowns. That just kind of gave me a reason to do it. Down tuning for live racing, no, I don't like it. Down tuning for Showdown was a good time because that actually felt like a challenge to me for some weird reason.
Yeah, so what happens is right now with the live match making, you can kick a Porsche like that in one race. I mean, I just pushed them. because I have down-tuned cars all the time. A down-tuned car is nothing more than a car that can run a lot faster than what its dyno says. Okay, so let's say your dyno is a 10.0, but you can run 8.0. That's a down-tuned car. Usually you have to upgrade the car further than what that lobby normally would have. And then you take, you add a lot of tire, take away a little engine, etc. And then on one of the tunes, it would just bounce down a few hundred Evo, and boom, now you're a dyno beater.
Good Lord, don't take away the engine.
Yeah, do not take away the engine. But that's one of the common parts that you drop to get a lot of these kind of effects on, on some of these. But the reality is, ultimately, your car will be, dyno buster. But if you run it actually as fast as it can run once or twice, computer picks it up, boom, you're out of there. Yes, you could reset it. That's why these guys come back after a while. But I do a lot of these guys a favor and kick them from the lobby. Like I'll race them all out until the very end, and I let them win, and then they're out of there. So, when I bring my car out with a down tune, that's just a habit from years ago when people used to do that to me, and I just want to have that edge if I ever need to beat somebody. But now I just, whatever, it doesn't matter. I have enough cash saved up, 200K here and there. Losing it doesn't hurt my feelings.
I've got a couple cars that I know how to down tune, but I don't really see the point in it myself. I mean, if I'm trying to beat like a supply cup and the only car I have does not beat the dyno, then I will try to down tune, because races like supply cups require you to beat the dyno. If you don't beat the dyno, you're going to have a really, really hard time on a supply cup.
Yeah.
So there might be a couple little events here and there where I do down tune it when the event requires your car to beat the dyno time, but that's about it. Odin, what's up?
Easy supply cup tunes, as I call them.
Yes.
They basically just the down tunes that let you run. See, this is what I hate about this Mustang. I screwed up the launch slightly, and I'm running like a second slower than what it's dynoing, just like that. But that's why the Mach-E is not the kind of car I like. Well, I mean, 992 is a down tune. NSX and TVRs are actually just really good cars in the lobbies, especially in Tier 4. That's why they're, dominating in those lobbies. I actually consider the NSXR like a benchmark car for testing tunes, because if I can beat them in their lobby, my tune should be decent. So that's what you should always work towards, that whatever car you tune, if you face an NSXR, you should be able to beat it. Oh, looks like
I'm just a big fan of the low performance point high Evo tunes now, because they save a lot of headaches in live racing lobbies.
Yeah, they do.
They're not necessarily the absolute best tunes. I mean, on some cars, some cars you do one of those and the lobby advantage is enormous. Other cars, it just makes it a really nice live racer, but I don't know. I like those cars. I don't like to have to be pushed into other lobbies and have to try to reset the car and stuff. That's just a lot of wasted gas. That's a time-consuming thing, and we used to have to do it, but with the low performance point high Evo, we don't have to do it anymore. So I'm gonna just
that's
stick to those.
Beauty of lobby advantage versus trying to always tune a car to be dyno and then controlling it. I don't mind controlling my cars. I mean, that's something you need practice with anyway. Speaking of my CUDA, here it is. It's in your lobby, Danny.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So it's a mighty Evo of 590. But it has 714 performance points, 590 Evo. It is in your 10.4 lobby.
All right, one more race here, then I'll come out, then Max might find me and destroy me with his CUDA.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll get bumped. And I'm not paying enough attention with this Mach-E to be able to even drive it properly right now, because I can't launch it without focus. And I'm just launching it, and good thing Joyrider's swapping with me, so it's good. I don't have an issue.
10:15 and I'm getting hungry. My stomach's starting to grumble and rumble a little bit.
Uh-oh, I think the guy who challenged me disconnected. So my CUDA is running the race by itself.
You got a ghost car, my friend. Sounds like a
Yeah,
ghost car.
I won. He disconnected. I won.
That's always a bummer when cars disconnect and stuff like that.
I know, it sucks. You're like, what the hell happened there? Yeah, see, Joyriders, Valhalla would destroy this Mach-E in every kind of matchup you put it in, because one is I'm dynoing around 10.1, I believe, or 10.2, which this car doesn't beat dyno, so it's not going to get better than that. And I think his Valhalla's good for 9.8. So you just can't win there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Anna, if you got your car tuned to 10.4 and it's actually running something close to 10.4, the trick is now finding the lobby that I'm in, because there are probably several 10.4 lobbies. So that's the worst part about it. Once you get the car set up correctly, and then there's musical lobby. You got to play musical lobbies till you find the one you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got to
So-
bounce around.
Unfortunately, I mean, I can't tell you who's the first car in my lobby, but the first car for me is going to be the first car you see as well. So as soon as you get into a lobby, if the first person you see is the first person you see in my lobby, then you would know you were in my lobby. But the second I come out, I get challenged so darn fast, I can't really look at things like that most of the time.
Oh yeah. So you launched the when you launched this car a little late. I mean, I just didn't launch it perfectly. I launched it late. First 2 gears is all wheel spin. It just doesn't move forward. So I just ran a 11.6 in that lobby.
But yeah, the game also adjusts you according to the time your car is running. So let's just say you tune to a 10.4, but you're not actually running around 10.4. That might be a little bit of an issue as well.
Oh, definitely. Oh, wheel spin again. Can't win with this car. That's why I hate this Mustang. I don't like it one bit. It's just so obnoxious with the way it's sensitivity to the launch.
Ooh, well, I need more coffee. I need coffee and meatballs. I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Coffee and meatballs.
I'm getting hungry myself. I gotta jump out in about 12 minutes to get ready for the
doggy social. All
the
right.
doggy social. So you get a super start on the Mustang, and it's actually a crappy start, but I don't know. Super starts doesn't seem to work very well in this game. I noticed that a lot of times you're better off without it.
Leroy says, Danny, your yawning made me make some coffee. Sorry about that, my friend. Sorry about that. But, you know, coffee is pretty yummy, so the more coffee, the merrier. That's the way I see it.
My dog has a girlfriend. I wouldn't necessarily call that a girlfriend. It's just another dog that he always plays with. But it's a female though. Yeah, I took a picture and posted up as his girlfriend. But you know, they just play together. That's what it is.
Oh, I got a really bad start. I blame Donna for a bad start. Donna got me, guys. Donna got me.
Because it has a delay. Yeah, it does. It has like a weird delay when you launch the car, and it just, I don't like it.
What,
Yep,
on
got
the
super start
Mustang?
again. No, on any car, when you get that super start, it's supposed to be the best start ever.
Oh, yeah.
And it rarely helps. Like it kind of stinks.
I've never really messed with the super starts too much. What I noticed is some cars respond well to that, others don't. And I don't like trying to change the way I start my cars around for different cars because I lose track of which ones work with it and which ones don't. So I just try to remember where to let go of the gas. That works well for me. What's up, Chrisman? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. He says, what's up, Danny and Max? How you guys doing? I am okay, my friend. I am okay.
I'm over here hating on the Mach-E, but otherwise I'm doing great. Oh, sorry, Joe
Kylan
Ryder.
Paul, the Lexus event disappeared from my map as well. Does anybody else still have the Lexus event, or is it gone for everybody?
That's a good question. Hold on.
Because some people, when mine disappeared, some people told me they still had it. But mine was gone, so I don't know if it eventually disappeared for everybody or if I'm just unlucky or what, but yeah, I don't have it. Seems to be gone forever.
Well, yeah, it's gone on mine at least. I don't have it.
So you guys in the live chat, let us know if you have it or not. I'm interested to know if it finally disappeared because it was supposed to be a limited time event and then they kept refreshing the timer and then refreshing the timer. Maybe they finally said, screw it, let's get rid of it. We gave them enough time. I don't know.
I think they give you a lot of time if you haven't really gone too far in it, but I think mine's done though. Both my accounts no longer have it.
Okay. I don't even think I really got a start on that, honestly.
Not even a star?
I don't think I even started the event. Like, I don't think I did anything of... Well, I might have done, like, a couple races, but I did not... I didn't put any upgrades on my Lexus. Like, I have not upgraded it. It's still bone stock, I believe. I'd have to go look, but... It's a really amazing car, but I'm like, man, I'm focused on getting my a Mark IV Supra, so I don't really care about the Lexus too much right now. It's amazing, but I don't need it. I've got a lot of amazing cars, so I'm good with those for now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely right now the top tier 4 car for live racing, in my opinion.
Yes.
Joyrider, did you disconnect? Or you hit the button too quick and I didn't see it? But yeah, I mean, the Mustang Mach-E does have lobby advantage. It's not terrible in that sense, but boy, this car does not make me happy to race it.
Max hates that car, guys. Max hates that car.
I don't like it, no sir. And it's not often I get that way with most cars. For the most part, I'll tolerate some weirdness with most cars, but this one just irks me quite a bit.
I think they hide it for opponents. That way, when you go to race somebody, you can't really judge if you're going to win or not by their numbers. I think that's why they don't show the opponent's performance points and stuff like that.
What do you mean, Dave? I doubled up for 150. I mean, I saw the 150s active, so I'm running, but...
He wants to know if you're winning twice per race.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice, right?
You get the 150% plus another 150% on top of it. That would be good.
300% bonus, yes.
Yes.
Who wouldn't want that?
Oh, you're racing both accounts. I think that's what he's asking.
No, I'm racing one. The other one, I have the CUDA, which makes like less than 1,000 per win. So it's not exactly a worthy car for making points. I actually took it out of the lobby. I didn't want to be in there bashing on noobs, so wouldn't be right.
Okay, I gotta pee, so I'm about to run to the restroom really fast. So I will be back in just a minute. Max, you gonna be here for a few minutes to talk to them?
Yeah, I'll be here a few minutes. Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out if I have another car in the 10.4 range I could
All right,
bring
guys.
about.
I will be back in probably about 3 minutes or so. Catch y'all in just a second. Darn
All
coffee.
the 240SX is lined up in the lobby. Yeah, I go to my crew garage. We usually have all different cars in there, but wait, this one, I don't know who's supposed to win this Joyrider. So just okay, all right. So it's my turn. I'm completely lost on what's going on here. Yeah, so the Valhalla tune that you have is actually quite excellent. I think you definitely got yourself a nice setup there. On the other hand, you know, this Mach-E, it carries about one lobby to two lobby advantage depending on how long you spend on trying to get this thing working right and how well you launch it. But not my favorite car. Not a bad car. I mean, I can't say it's bad. It's just not great. I was hoping it would be great. He has a gold version, Leroy. The Hennessy Venoms are all so far excellent. None, so I can't imagine that one being sucky. So I'm definitely going to get it and then see if it's as good as I'm hoping it would be. Ryan O'Connor is challenging me on the other account, therefore I must go and do something, like accept it. And nope, I got Manil69 instead. Is that somebody in the stream? Whoops. Joyrider. I think I just left this time by accident. Oh no, you got me. All right. Gray cars are all gray ones? I don't know about that. Wait, so this can't be right. I am in the same lobby with Danny, at least I was. I'm not sure if I have moved. But I'm not sure what's going on here. Hold on. All right, Joyrider, give me 1 second. All right, I'm challenging. Yeah, I'm actually trying to put my Supra in the same lobby, but I'm not sure what's going on with the Supra here. Hold on. Let's
Not enough coffee to wake me up, but enough to make me pee, I'm telling you. That darn coffee. I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
I actually don't know what this Mach-E will run all out on this tune. Let me try pushing it and see what it runs. 10.2 figures.
Dark,
Doesn't
I
beat
should
Dino
have a... oops, sorry. Dark, I should have a video coming about that tomorrow. I forget what it was, actually. I don't think I'm very thrilled with next season's milestone or prestige car. I can't remember what they were, but I do have a video coming out tomorrow. One was some sort of BMW, I think maybe an M8, and I'm trying to remember what the other one was, but yeah.
Isn't the MA for this season? I thought the MA is this season.
Heck, I don't know.
You know, remember when we got that Pride MA convertible?
Yes.
I have a suspicion that this is simply that Pride car without the Pride livery. I can't see Natural Motion making a whole new MA convertible just for us.
I'm gonna have to look up my notes again and then look at my video and make sure I didn't say the wrong car or something. Cause I better do that before I release that video.
Wait.
Every once in a while, I mess something up. I hate when that happens, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's the MA convertible, if I remember correctly, was pretty useless. So, you know, The M5 CS is going to be great for people still trying to get through Tempest. That thing will blow right through Tempest 3 Tier 4.
Oh yeah.
So that's a great car.
M5.
M5, yep.
All right, yeah, the
Competition sport.
M5 and the RDRS 7R.
I'm in a lobby. I cannot accept the challenge from Kakormal.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right though about the M8. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the ungay version of the gay pride car, basically. And unfortunately, the gay pride car was not a very good car. Like, it was pretty terrible, actually.
Yeah. All right. Joyrider, I gotta go. Actually, Danny, I gotta go. I just realized it's 10:31, and I need to get ready for the doggy. So it was great fun being on the stream and swapping.
All right, Max. Well, thanks for stopping
whoops.
by, and hopefully you and the doggy have a good time.
Oh yeah, always. All right, great swaps, Joyrider. I'll catch you guys later. So have a great rest of the stream, Danny.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Have a good one, Max.
All right, take care.
So is calling it the gay pride car, is that still acceptable, or is that unpolitically correct? Now they got all the like LBQ, like whatever going on with the letters, so I guess I should figure out if that's still something that's okay to say or not. I'd imagine it is, because that's what pride means, but then again, I don't keep up with the politically correctness stuff and pay much attention to that kind of thing. But I don't want to sound like a jerk either, you know what I mean? So Comet says it's actually technically correct, so good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Leroy. Alright, let me get back out to the lobby here. I'll buy a little bit more gas. We got about another 30 minutes left on the stream. The Pride car, and it says just say Pride. Fuel tank, there we go. Cam Leo, what's up, buddy? Saving up to get the new Venom. Very cool. Very cool. I know a lot of people are pretty excited about that car coming out. I don't really know too much about it yet. Anna, which F1? The McLaren F1? I would say yes. The McLaren F1 can be set up to be a really good live racer, and it earns a lot of resources. It's one of the highest earning respect point cars in the game, actually. And it's very fast when you max it out. But it's very hard to drive when maxed out as well. I mean, that car is designed to shift so fast, it's unbelievable. So personally, I can't stand it when it's maxed out just because it shifts so quickly. I always run it on these like lower performance point high evo type tunes, or you can set it down to stage 5 for live racing. But it's like what I call a machine gun shifter. Maxed out, you're like pop, 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 pop. You push the button so fast your fingers break off. It's a finger buster. Personally, I'd rather not bust my fingers off to shift a car, but you know, that's just me. Monetal says, who cares? No matter what you say, somebody will be offended. Yeah, people do get offended very easily. I will say that. Back when I was younger, man, we all made fun of each other, said horrible things about each other, called each other names. That was just the way it was. Now everybody gets so upset so easily. It's like you almost gotta walk on eggshells these days not to offend somebody. Which I don't really like, but personally, somebody can call me anything they want and I'm not really gonna care for the most part. When I was a kid, my ears stick out a little bit. They used to call me Dumbo, and I didn't get offended. Actually, I kind of thought that was funny. My ears do stick out a little bit, but they're not big. So I'm not really sure Dumbo fits, but maybe when I was a kid they were bigger. I don't know. Not really sure. Levi says, I took things seriously. I don't know, man. Tylen Paul says, I'm English. I'm used to people calling me names. Do they make fun of you because you're English, or is it just over there in England everybody makes fun of each other still? Comet says, I just don't joke with my sister. I take it she can't take a joke very well, huh? Some people can't. That car looks really nice in red. I like that. I like that a lot in red. That looks good. But yeah, sometimes if you know somebody who can't take a joke or gets upset easily, it's probably best not to, not to say anything, I guess. Anonymous, say what? You spelled my name wrong there. I'm not really sure if that was intentional or not. But I'm hungry, guys. I want some food. Anna says, I roast my sister all the time. She is 2 years old. Yeah, I don't think a 2-year-old's going to understand what's going on very much, so that would probably have something to do with why she's ignoring you. What's up, Bang? How's it going? I'm not really sure about that. I don't know what the lock-ins for the Chicago event are going to be off of hand. They pretty much design those events so normally you need several of the prize cars and stuff. They don't make the events easy, I will say that. They do not make those events easy at all, which is a big old bummer. I mean, I really wish they did, but they don't. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff, but I'll tell you. You're probably going to need several different event cars. I don't really know which ones, though. Like, I didn't see where I normally get my information from. Like, I usually have some people that send me some stuff, or there's a place where I can go to look, but I didn't see anything off about that event on there as far as what goes for what yet. All right. Tylen Paul, pretty much there are a lot of rich people that play these games, or a lot of people with disposable income, and those are the people who spend all the big bucks, and for some reason the mobile games tend to cater to the guys who spend the big bucks. We got Luke's. What's up, buddy? Now, this isn't this game's policy, but I do know some games say they would rather have one person spend $1 than 1,000 people each spend $1, even though it would equal the same amount. But they say the big spenders are always guaranteed to spend and spend and spend and spend and spend. And Donna, you crashed my game, you turd. I hate Donna. Alright, hold on a second. But they say the big spenders are always going to keep spending, to where the guys that may spend a couple dollars here and there, all right, those guys might spend $1 today. They might not spend $1 again for the next 6 months or the next 8 months, to where the big spenders are always going to be spending generally. So they're more worried about making expensive stuff, so the big spenders buy it. That's why the whales always have all the good stuff. Personally, if I owned one of these games, I would try to make the prices cheap and affordable for everybody. That way, everybody has a better gaming experience, because even those nickel and dime and a couple dollar spenders, that all adds up, right? That all adds up. So, in my opinion, they should cater to everybody. Like, personally, I think Key should be cheaper, Game Cash should be cheaper. Gold, I don't think the gold prices are that bad. Gold's the one thing that seems somewhat affordable. You can buy a pretty nice chunk of gold for not all that much money, but everything else in this game is very overpriced. I mean, if I'm going to pay $20 for a car, I shouldn't have to dump another $200 into it to get all the parts. You know what I mean? Patrick, buddy, thank you, buddy. Unfortunately, the game crashed, but great swaps. So, yep, we're going to be in a different lobby. Sorry about that, everybody. So if you were in my lobby, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get back into the same one, but we'll see what happened. We got about another 20 minutes left on the stream. Oh, look, I think I am in the same lobby, maybe. If so, that's awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, these mobile games are designed to make you want to spend money, and then if you got it, you spend it, and they get crazy rich. One nice thing about CSR, though, is there's so much stuff for free-to-play or cheap-to-play people, too. I mean, over the last 5 years, since I don't really make a whole lot of money, I can't afford to buy a lot of stuff, and I bet you I've probably spent less than $100 in 5 years on this game. Like, I mean, I bought a package where I got 2 Fast and Furious cars for $20. I bought the Lamborghini Trezzo. I bought... What else was it? Something else. I bought something else for $20. So I've definitely spent less than $100 on the game, because you know what? If I had more money to spend, I would buy more stuff. But unfortunately, I don't. So I'm on a pretty tight budget most of the time. And most of my extra money for a while was sunk into getting new stuff to make the YouTube channel better. Like, you know, my old PC was having problems, had to get a new PC, got new audio equipment, new this, new that. Took a long time to get all that stuff for the YouTube channel too. Several years to get it all. Yeah, I bought the Unicorn. It's not the greatest car in the world, but I like having it. Ah, Cunix is Cam. Cool. What's up, Cunix? How you doing, buddy? How are you today, my friend? I can't remember if I said hello to you today or not. Comment says, I love it for everything. Maybe you found a better tune than I did. I don't know. So, Cunix, buddy, thank you for the races, my friend. It's fun getting to swap with you guys. Levi says, I don't have the Unicorn. Comment, if you found a good live racing setup, maybe share that on me with Discord if you get a chance. I would like to be able to live race that thing, and I didn't find a good setup that I liked for it. The live racing setup I came up for it was okay, but it's not as good as I would have liked. I can't remember whose turn it was to win. Okay, he slowed down, so it must have been mine. Thank you. Yeah, Cunix, I saw you say something earlier, and I meant to reply to it, but sometimes you're busy talking, plus Max was here, so sometimes I forget to say hello or whatever, but definitely appreciate you being here. 15 more minutes, then it's meatball time. I'm going to make a song. It's freaking meatball time, meatball time, meatball time. Kind of like peanut butter jelly time, but with meatballs. It's meatball time. Yeah. Gonna eat the meatballs. Mama meatballs. Gonna eat the meatballs. I got these from Sam's Club. I get these bags of meatballs. You just microwave them. Man, they're good. I love those things. I eat a lot of meatballs, a lot of french fries, a lot of rice. All right. Your ears are bleeding? Well, you don't like meatballs, sir? What's wrong with meatballs, man? Meatballs shouldn't hurt your ears. What's up, school bus? He says, my F40 was great in the slow lobby until Max detune videos. Yeah. I used to love that F40 back in the day. That was my favorite live racer for a really long time. I had a really crazy setup for my F40. I have a video on it, but you gotta have it set up with very specific parts on it for it to work. I mean, it was a really weird setup. The way you drove it was different. It just did very well. Oh my gosh, Anna. That's funny. Well, if you ever hear of something called Blue Mountain Oysters, that's pretty much what it is. So if you go to a restaurant and you see Blue Mountain Oysters on the menu, don't eat that. You probably won't like what you're eating. I would stay away from the Blue Mountain Oysters. Some people like that stuff, but me, not so much. But yeah, I'll tell you, I'm not really excited about receiving this season's milestone prize car. Sucks. A lot of the cars in the game are really bad. Like, I kind of feel like, why add cars to the game if they're just going to suck and nobody's going to want to drive them anyways, right? What's the point of adding some horrible car that nobody likes to the game? I mean, nobody's going to drive it, and unfortunately, eventually that's going to be a Prestige Cup car, and then we're going to be forced to upgrade it if we want to do the Prestige Cup. Oh well. What can you do, I guess? I wish all the cars were at least good, you know what I mean? I guess every car in the game can't be good, but do they really need to make terrible ones? Let's just add a really terrible car to the game just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? Why is what I want to know. Hampus, what's up, my friend? He says, are they adding a new map to multiplayer anytime soon? Man, I really don't know. Every once in a while the map changes, but I really don't know if they're planning on changing it again anytime soon. I have no idea on that one. Sorry. I wish I had a better answer, but I just do not know. Alright, so I'm going to come back out to the lobby. Connix, buddy, thank you for the swaps. That was fun. We got about 10 more minutes left, everybody. So I got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 things of gas left. So I'm going to go out and swap with one last person, I do believe. Unless that person disconnects or something like that. But you know, I kind of wish they would add a map with less background stuff, because I know on like slower devices, people who have slower devices, the map can actually make it lag because there's so much stuff blurring by in the background there. Hey, there's school bus. Dude, how do you get all your cars in yellow like that? It's crazy. He's always got yellow everything. It's amazing. All of his cars are school bus color. School bus yeller. Banana yeller. Something like that. No BMOs. I don't know what a BMO is. Oh, Blue Mountain Oysters. Gotcha. I'm not very good with abbreviations for some reason. People use abbreviations and I'm just like, what? Yeah, I suck with abbreviations. The Viron Grand Sport Vites. I'll tell you, Bugatti makes some really cool looking cars. Dark Aura says, we shall see. There's a lot of food out there that I don't think I would eat. There's a lot of weird stuff that people just love. And when I hear about it, I just kind of like start throwing up a little bit as soon as you tell me about it. So no thank you to a lot of that stuff. I must say no thank you to most of that weird stuff that these people try to eat, man. There's a lot of crazy. Oh, all right. I want to hit the refresh button and it blacked out. So back to the lobby, I guess. Aclavia, I cannot stand ASMR. I hate everything about it. To me, it's creepy. It causes me stress and anxiety. It's not relaxing. It's not pleasing. It's just horrible. I don't understand how anybody can like that ASMR stuff. Oh, I cannot deal with it at all. Like when somebody starts whispering, I don't know what it is about whispering, but when someone starts whispering, I just want to like shut it off right then and there. And then you got the people who are like eating. You're hearing, listening to them like slurp and gulp and it's just like, oh my God, stop it. That's what they sound like. That's how they eat. I mean, how can anybody want to sit there and just listen to that and think that's like soothing or something? The whole ASMR thing is very strange and creepy. I know some people like it, but I do not like it at all. Comet says it's not that bad. So Comet likes it. Comfort food? I don't really have a comfort food. I got celiac disease, so there's most stuff I would like to eat, I cannot eat. So basically, I eat the stuff I can afford that won't make me sick. I miss pizza, guys. I miss pizza. I used to love pizza. It was my favorite thing in the world, but can no longer eat the pizza. Oh, C Wedgie. Is that Wedgie? CWG or is that Wedgie? C-Wedgie? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but Comet's pretty good with the game though, guys. Comet knows a lot about the game. Sometimes he finds stuff out that we don't find out, so Mon, you've never seen that? There was a big gladiator event where you could get that car for free. Like it showed up on the map, I think 3 specific times, and if you completed the event, which was actually easy, you got the gladiator for free. So I'm really surprised you never seen that. That's crazy. Or you mean you've never seen one in real life? It's actually a Fast and Furious car. I really like the way my McLaren F1 looks, though. It's a very cool looking car. Oh, man. Alright. I got one thing of gas left, so I'm going to let him win the next race, and then that's going to be pretty much it. Then I'm going to try to adjust something on the audio. I got a new little audio plug-in the other day. My audio interface came with some plugins, and I've never really used them before. I finally decided to try it out. So I want to try to adjust a couple things on it really quick and see how it reacts and if it makes it sound better or worse or whatever. But our 2 hours is pretty much up, everybody. So that's going to be it for the live racing. Can you crit, buddy? I'm sorry you're coming right at the end, but for the next time, if you want to try to find me, I always post a pinned comment up there to tell you which lobby my car is running in. And what you got to do is tune a car to that time and make it actually run that time. So it's really about what time the car runs. Let's just say I'm in the 10.4 lobby today. If you can get a car that constantly runs somewhere in the 10.2, 10.4 area, you might be able to find me. So it's all about tuning a car to run a specific time. This game unfortunately doesn't give us any type of good way to find each other and stuff like that. So I don't know why they don't add some sort of multiplayer functions that were, you know, like that, but they don't. So we're stuck tuning cars to similar times and then hoping we can find each other, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I just don't understand why they're not making some sort of, you know, crew. At least make so your crew can find each other or something, you know. That would be so much better if they did something like that. That would be lovely, actually. Alright, so now you might actually start hearing a bit of an echo. I don't know. I'm adjusting a few things. 35, let's put that at 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. Let's put it at 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. All right, that sounds good. I like the way that sounds. I'm just adjusting a couple things really fast on the little piece of, it's called the SSL Vocal Strip 2. It's a little plugin. It's got a compressor. It's got a little equalizer on it. Some stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not hearing the echo. That's interesting. You guys might be hearing it because I'm listening to myself through my speakers. So my voice is playing back so I can hear it while I'm making the audio adjustment. So you might hear my voice coming back through the speakers. But I'll be done with this in just a second. Alright, let me turn the overdrive off. Let's see if it sounds better with or without the overdrive. Now the overdrive is off. Alright, so the overdrive is off. And now the overdrive is on. I think it sounds better off. I think I'm going to leave the overdrive off. So overdrive is a little bit of distortion you put on your voice that's supposed to make it sound like an old tube amp or something. Back in the day, vocals were recorded on, you know, tube amps, tube microphones, tube this, tube that. And it was all recorded analog. Nowadays, everything's done digital, so there are some programs that have like a little overdrive button that's supposed to give it that old school analog tube sound, but on the live stream, I think it sounds better with it off. But yeah, right now I'm just playing around adjusting the audio. Before we go, sorry for making you guys go through that. Some of you might be interested, I don't know. 2.1. Now I can play with this little EQ. We'll go ahead and reduce that by about, we'll do like minus 3 decibels on that bad frequency right there. And we'll cut that off right around 100 hertz, right? 100 hertz-ish, yeah. 99.7 hertz is where we'll cut off the bass. That way the voice gets out of the subwoofer. Sounds good enough. There's not a whole lot of things to play with on here, but the Mercedes F1 Formula car. What about over 4 weeks? That was like a prize we got a while back. I'm not really sure if you can easily get those now. But those were very, very fast cars. I got a couple of videos on those. I don't really remember too much about them other than they're really fast. For a while there, it was actually the fastest car in the game. But there's some new faster cars these days. Alright, I think that sounds pretty decent. Good enough, good enough. Alright everybody, I gotta get going. I gotta feed my face and do a few things, get a few things done, so... Anna, I'm not really sure why you're seeing that on your screen. Maybe they're... Yeah, I really don't know. I can't quite answer that one. When you say it says over 4 weeks, I'm not even sure what that means exactly by over 4 weeks. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm sorry. I wish I had an answer for everything, but unfortunately, I usually don't. I have an answer for some things, but not everything. I wish I had the answer for everything. That would be sweet, but nope. I do not. I do not. Alright, so let me go ahead and do this. Let me turn that back up just a little bit more. We'll put that gain on 15 decibels. So now I should be a little bit louder. 15.9. There we go. Perfect. Roughly 16 decibels of gain, makeup gain. Alright, there we go. Alright, everybody. Y'all have an awesome day. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate all of you guys being here. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. I should be back on Friday and Sundays for the next live streams. Hope to see you guys there. Tomorrow I should have a video coming out for the Prestige Cup car and the Milestone Prize car for next season. And I do have a little bit of some more info about some event that's coming up as well on that video. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, you guys have an amazing day. Moderators, thank you. Channel members, thank you. And anybody who ever donates, you know, that extra support is a big deal. So thank you all so much. And you guys have a great day. See you later. Lightning out.